right, I'm here with Katlego Khanyisa. You'll take on Jonathan Latango in defense of your IBF Africa title, and that'll take place on the 8th of November at the Silver Lakes Farm. How do you feel about going into a new promotion, Fighters Club Promotions? Nice, looks like they're innovating and trying some things, and you get to defend that IBF title.
First of all, how's it, Hayden? Long time no see, brother.
Yeah. You need to fight more often, then I'll come.
What do you mean? Ever since I've been a champion,
life,
you haven't even spoken to me. So what, are you trying to make it seem like I'm
ghosting you now?
Exactly.
Maybe I'm too busy.
Fair. So it's not that I'm too big for you. You just kind of too busy as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Truce.
Let's just have a truce. Yeah. Yeah. Peace.
Peace, treaty. Yeah. On that, it's a beautiful thing, man. Like, look, I've never fought in Pretoria. The last time I fought in Pretoria was like in amateurs at Kudu Sport. So it's a great thing.
Let's cut straight on.
Yes,
That's on his way out there. Sorry, guys. I think that's just a cool part to leave in the interview. But
yeah, that's true.
We'll continue.
But other than that, like I was saying, Pretoria is the first time for me to be there, and I'm looking forward to it, man. Like, look, my previous fighter was coming from Pretoria, and I think I won most of his people over, so I'm hoping they'll come through.
You've beaten two guys from Pretoria. You've beaten Talent Baloy, you've beaten Lucky Monyabane.
There we go.
So you must be building up a slight fan base there in Pretoria.
You know what I mean? So I trust the Pretorians will pull through, will come out in numbers to see the Black Cat and just to study further as to how he actually does it. But other than that, yeah, man, it's a privilege. First time we broke records when I was the first to be fighting at the carnival when Boxing 5 started using that location again, and with a new promoter I believe I'm still gonna bring the exact same energy and entertainment. And shout out to Terry Ann for what she's doing out here.
Yeah, it seems as though they're trying to develop. This is obviously a first show that they're doing, but they've got a lot of female athletes on the undercard. They've got Ishmael Kadri there as well, your teammate who's going to have like a big year as well next year coming up. And he's got a hard fight against a Namibian opponent. But let's go back to you quickly. Jonathan Latango, the Snake, he reckons that you're a good boxer. He just doesn't think you're going to go the distance with him. What do you think about that?
Look, man, everyone comes through to the boxing scene with a specific confidence, and this kind of sport, if you come there, even if you know you're not at that level, you're gonna try and like impose that thought to your opponent to be able to try and scare them out. Look, I was in that position before. I was the one who was always constantly calling people out, telling them that they'll never live up to what I can do, and the difference is I've stuck to it. I've never promised I'm gonna knock out who, but I made sure that I'll outclass everyone, and it's what I pulled through in the ring and did. So far 10-0. I've kept my word. He should come through. Let's see if he says he's gonna do what he's gonna do. But like I say, everyone has been falling off, and it's my time now. It's for a change. Let's see how it is to be called out.
Your target's firmly on your back as the IBF champion, the IBF Africa champion, but beautiful for your ratings as well. I mean, obviously, if it was an 8 or a 10 round against Latango, maybe it wouldn't have made all the sense for you, but you looking to go up the ratings, obviously, you're entering that part of your career now where your prime years are coming in. So, obviously defending the belt and busting into those top 15 must be on priority right now.
That's true, Hayden. I mean, it's about time I get some international names under my record as well.
Yeah.
Because, Latango is of DRC nationality but resides in SA, but it's a step forward. Next is probably going to be someone from Tanzania, or whatever Colin looks is going to be the perfect move. But like I say, I need to get some international names under my record now.
But I mean, that's good, right? So you have like a few more fights. Hopefully towards the end of next year, we go outside of the continent. I know I'm skipping a few steps here, but that's great. I mean, you've seen a lot of your teammates succeed internationally. it's well documented about Pumelela Kafu. Landile's just joined the gym. Lorato Glamini. The list goes on. Sivanati Shinga.
Yes, sir.
Is Katlego Khanyisa going to be on that list?
Of course, he has to, man. I mean, he's been here since 2019, and you guys are watching him grow. You guys are seeing him become the champion that he deserves to be, you know? Unlike most people who are all showing up and are already of that stature, and then obviously because they've kind of worked hard for it.
Yeah.
But shout out to SA Boxing Talk. You guys, you had me from my debut until my 10-0. So whenever I'm going overseas and getting that world title, you're definitely going to be there. So I'm like that trial basis that you actually recorded this guy
from the beginning.
Exactly.
We're going to cover your entire career, and then one day when you're an old man sitting in your chair, you're going to be like, wait, let me switch back on. Let me see what I used to say back then.
Exactly. So I'm privileged that I'm going to be one of those, and especially being kind of mentor to a lot of like amateur boxers coming up who are actually because me growing up, there was no SA Boxing Talk. I just grew up knowing the legends, the Dingan Tobelas, even though I didn't get the opportunity to like wake up at 2 a.m. and watch them as they were fighting the Brian Mitchells, but I knew about them. You know, I had to catch up on YouTube about those faint videos here and there. But now, with me being an image for the young up and coming, there is documentation, there is inspiration, and that's what I'm about. That's what boxing did for me. It grew my confidence. It showed me what it can do for my life, and I know there's a lot of other kids out there who are looking forward or hoping boxing can do the same for them. And now that there's a journey, they can kind of see how to go about that.
Yeah, and I think it's you see your development stages as well, how you were when you were younger compared to how you are now. And speaking about youngsters, just going on that, the 2 golds that we just got recently, the Infeld twins.
Yes, sir.
What do you got to say about that?
Man, those boys are phenomenal. Like, especially with this year, how I was more involved with helping them out. Look, the work was already done, but I was just there to put the cherry on top, helping Coach Peter Armstrong. But those boys are just phenomenal, man. Hardworking, dedicated. You can say whatever you want to say. They are the best in the country. They are the best amateurs in the country, and they will continue to be because of the work that they put in. And 3-time for Danny, 2-time for Connor. Come on.
I see Danny also southpaw for the entire tournament of the essays as well. Was that a plan, a strategy of yours?
Look, he had turned southpaw way before I joined in. So like I say, with me also coming in with the tactics I've developed in the southpaw position, I just added that little bit of spice. And look, man, he was phenomenal.
You added that cat spice.
Hey, you know this.
All right. So going back to your fight really quickly in Pretoria, obviously big fight, big things at stake for you. Do you think Latango does possess those difficulties in terms of, he does have punching power, but against relatively unknown boxers he's put away, but what do you think?
Look, it's not going to be a first time I come against fighters who depend on power, because I think when I put him in deep waters, that's what's gonna show. The people who depend on their power, they're gonna start swinging, and I have a feeling that's where he's gonna end up being, because he won't have any other option because he's having such a hard time. Yeah. So, I know that he depends on his power, but it's not something that I'm concerned of, because as much as styles make fights, skills win fights.
100%.
Here we go.
And your skill set compares to his? I mean, okay, I have to bring this up. I know that you told me off camera that you don't really recall that your guys had a sparring session, but he did mention that you guys have sparred before in the past, 6 rounds to be exact.
Yeah.
He didn't really want to give me anything, about that. So he didn't want to say anything about that. What does that tell you?
What it tells me is, I don't know, because I recall I was coming out of the fight with Lucky, just still rusty, so the preparation and all, I don't think it was at a sparring where we were both at our best and at our peak. That's why to me it's not knowledge that I can take out and take into this fight. I know he has recently fought in Zimbabwe. I had recently been training as well, in incorporating and upgrading myself. So I'd be foolish if I go into this fight with that knowledge of whoop. I was very rusty coming out of a fight. I don't know what position he was at, and it was just a average sparring session. Therefore,
Can't say much about it.
nah.
And what about Latango as opposed to some of your other opponents? Obviously, he doesn't have that sort of fight experience in the professional ranks, but he possesses dangers. Do you rate him amongst the other previous guys that you fought in the past?
Rate him how? Like from his previous fighters that he's fought and who he's coming against up with me now?
Like, you think it's a massive step for him?
Of course. That's why I'm saying he's got nothing to lose, man. He's definitely got nothing to lose. For him, this is the best opportunity for him, and he should grab it by both hands and train as hard as he can. Because best believe I'm not slacking. Like you say, I even tell myself, the aim is to go international. The aim is to get international names. The aim is to get internationally rated. So I'm gonna get in there. I'm going to show him that, look, as much as you came here as a challenger, you're not at that level yet. But look, props to you for taking the opportunity, because I would have done the same as well. Look, I would have never turned away from such an opportunity. Come on, IBF Africa champion. I guess I'm sure everybody has seen the happiness on my face, or that signature black and white photo that I have with my hands. Oh yeah, exactly, with my hands lifted and all that. Come on, it's the greatest feeling in the world, and I believe every fighter wants to experience that. But unfortunately, Jonathan, you're not gonna experience that feeling with me, brother.
So he can't take it away from you?
Oh no, he won't. Not that he can't. He won't.
So that belt's staying at home?
One time. 2 times actually, because I'm defending, so.
I don't know if that's how it works, Cats. You can't be a 2-time. 2 times when you lose it or you relinquish it and you capture it again.
Okay, fair. Maybe I got the ideology wrong, but look, I'm going to be the 2nd time that I'm getting that belt again.
Oh, man. Yeah, look, at the end of the day, defenses of the belt, accumulation, rankings, bigger picture.
Yes, sir.
Latango, your prediction?
With how it's going to go? Look, 8 is my lucky number, and it's happening on the 8th. Let's see, round 8 is going out.
Round 8, there we go. Okay, right, that's an official prediction from Katlego Khanyisa.
Yes, so and just final words, because I know the DRC people are going to be showing up in numbers, and they usually show themselves and loud. And I know there's a saying that they like to say, which tries to intimidate anyone. I don't know if he said it, but hey, Jonathan, akufa. Mabindi na mabindi, boda. Mabindi na mabindi.
So that's your message for Jonathan?
Yes, sir.
All right, I love it. Nice and good message there. That'll definitely make the Instagram reel. That'll finish it up. Jonathan, any thank yous, any shout outs just lastly, Cats?
Oh man, shout out to you, Hayden, all the time. Like I say, look, from the beginning, bro, from 0-0 to 10-0, going on 11-0. Hey, big things. To the Infall twins who have been with me from day one as well, even before, even amateurs, results and finance, have been keeping strong with me, like making sure that I'm at the tip top of my shape, not having to exert myself, working a lot. Appreciate them. Appreciate all the fans who are going to be pulling through, from the east, from Pretoria. Everyone is welcome. Even if you stay in CPT, pull through. It's going to be worth your while. Shout out to Boxing 5. They've been keeping me to the level that I'm at, and also Terrian with Fighters Club, who are now making their debut. I'm grateful that they picked the right person who's going to make sure it's going to be an entertaining night. Come through, get your tickets. It's going to be worth it. It's going to be a vibe, like Seychelles.